Hello everybody, bear with me just 1 second. Got a small teensy-weensy piece of business. And bada boom. 6 new fresh games off the wish list. That works out rather nicely. Sorry about that, I had to make a hello Nuke, it's good to see you as well. Give me just 1 second to get this up and running here. Yes, hello, I'm finally here. Sorry, I had to make my Steam purchase, basically, for the big winter sale. Yes, I finally bought some games off there. I bought a bunch of good stuff I was looking for as well here. So, here's the deal, what I got, basically, before anyone asks. I got... okay, it's not pulled up on mobile. I bought Injustice 2, the Legendary Edition. I bought Super Bomberman R. I bought Yakuza Kiwami. I bought Soccer Force Girls 3. Metro Saga Bundle, which in my case, since I have 2033 and Exodus already, it's just gonna be or not Exodus, Last Light in 2033. It's just Metro Exodus and its DLC. I know with all this shit, but I was still going to anyways, but that was actually ended up being one of the cheaper things I could get within my budget. And I also got a SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Yes! I finally bought the last one of the Holy Trinity of games based off cartoons that have become the Unholy Trinity. And I will be streaming that one at some point, so keep your eyes out for that one. Sometime after next week. Yeah. I'll probably see if I can actually go straight into it maybe January 1st. I don't know, I'll have to look. But I'm going to play that for certain at some point because I've already played Hit and Run, Simpsons Hit and Run, I already played the Family Guy game, and it's only fair that I do this to lineate it all out. It's gonna be a hell of a nostalgia trip for me. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah. My god, I can't believe this. I got it for such a good price. Only 12 or so bucks. $12.76 for Metro and Exodus and its season pass. If that ain't one hell of a price, I don't know what is. By that point, practically, it's damn cheap, and it's already been out enough. There's no more profit or leeway, but yeah. Okay, tonight, since I've been playing enough SSX Tricky as of late, I thought I'd switch things up a little bit and play some Arctic Thunder instead. Show off how the Xbox original side of things work with the my retro team. You can actually see I've got it on right here. I've already loaded up my profile here. As you can actually tell, I updated this thing to the newest firmware. So they've changed the settings, so now you have a full menu to cycle through some things. Some options have been taken away, like some scanline options. I no longer have IntMod 25, but I can customize it so I can technically get it back. I just have to find out the presets. I'm sure someone will do something eventually and tell us, hey, these are the presets and all for everything. So if you want to... Actually, let me look up something. I must have put 2 F's in Forest. 2 F's? You tongues! You're referencing to putting 2 F's in Stiffmeister, an American Reunion. Okay, anyway, so yeah, Arctic Thunder. I don't probably need to say much about this game. Midway, snowmobiles, yeah, I reviewed it many years ago, and yeah, I can't get enough of it. I know, like I said, it got critically thrashed at the time, but I don't care. I gave it a glowing 1, because I honestly had way more fun with it than I had any right to. Okay, so, you know what's actually funny, when I was looking up, is that, well, the only full soundtrack release of this game that you're hearing right now, the upload of it on YouTube, somehow falls under the fucking YouTube Kids category. Yet the goddamn rating of the game is T. Now, I probably played this below the age of 13 in the arcades a shitload of times, and even briefly on consoles when I discovered it was ported to PS2 and Xbox. I technically rented it on the PS2 back in the day, and then I bought a copy of it later on, and I got the superior Xbox version because it basically is the best version of the game you can find out there. So yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna go on this because there are streams running. The Boys at Midnight's Edge. Oh shit, there's a premiere on the channel. God fucking damn it. Sorry. It says there will be a premiere on the main channel. Wait, preceding the live show. Wait, preceding. That means it's gonna be there before. Okay, because we got Midnight's Edge after dark tonight, because Paul Feig triggered again over Ghostbusters snub, and Keaton signs on for more Batman and more. Now that first Ghostbusters snub is pretty interesting in the terms of realm of physical media here. What ended up happening was Sony's putting out a new Ghostbusters set that has 1, 2, and Afterlife, the newest movie that just came out. And yeah, since I only had the old Digibook 1 and 2 bundle, upgrading those to 4K just made the most sense, and getting Afterlife. You pretty much have the definitive set of all Ghostbusters movies that you need right then and there. Like, you have... Okay, I just got one of the games downloaded, Forest Girls 3, but I have to remind myself to patch that. Maybe I can do that tomorrow, and download some other things as well while we're... I don't know, I'll have to look. Anyways, I just had to get a snapshot of everything there. Too bad Metro Exodus is going to piss off the people in the EGS Discord, so there's not much I can do there. Sadly, with the EGS exclusivity madness, a lot of games are locked down with, you can't get them on key sites like King One or CD Keys or anything like that. And so, yeah. But anyways, so yeah. And also, JD's going live for top 10 wrestling matches of 2021. Live for OTS 402. Okay, hold on. Okay, I needed to update this on the OBS Studio Live thing. Wait. Okay, it just got the last thing here. But yeah, I've been playing enough Tricky, and I want to wait and use the Santa's Helper Kaori outfit Kaori has for tomorrow for when we do the Christmas Eve stream. So yeah. Okay, yeah, flip my mouse. And speaking of that, here's how that's gonna go actually for tomorrow. Now, Rampage isn't airing live tomorrow. It never airs live, but it's not airing at its usual time tomorrow of 9. Rather, it's airing at 8 p.m. tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll rework that into this when we figure out some of this, and I'll just play a little bit of that. Yeah. So I'll be going live. So I should be going live tomorrow at the same time that I normally do. Because I'm going to be doing a bunch of Christmas movie stuff and everything here with everyone else here, personal circle. Yeah, you know the drill. Okay. So that's the plan, but I gotta find the thing. I'll speedrun that sucker. Now here it is. Paul Feig calls Sony out for humiliating his Ghostbusters 2016 yet again. Yeah, alright, we might as well do this. I'm just gonna fool around with this game here. Hold on, I got a bunch of shit there. Hold on, there's something there. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's really much else I want to talk about right now. Okay. We might as well go ahead and start this party now, so... I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna mute the desktop audio so you don't hear anything. You might not get any more alert sound effects, so... Yeah... Crap. JD being live, I may need more music here for this stuff. Okay, one little thing to take care of. Oh yeah, let me turn off the webcam so you can actually see the thing here. So yeah, this is the default screen that shows up on the RetroTink 5X. This is the default screen that shows up. So let me show you. You hit the menu button on the thing, and this is the new menu. You can actually adjust the size of it. I've adjusted it to large because even on this TV, medium is too small. Firmware, version 2.3.9. Status about, happy holidays from the Tink family. Happy friggin' holidays. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Happy New Year, this and that and shit. Okay, so this is what it is. And yeah, you can cycle through things now. It looks much more different. So we're going to see on the Xbox. So what I didn't even realize by default, before we get into the game, I want to show y'all that in the post-processing, the gamma boost is so low by 0.6, it's not powerful enough. Like, it makes the image look darker by default. Oh dear. Okay. It might look alright, it might look a little worse here with the default looks and everything. Trust me, when we get into the actual game, we should be fine. There we go. Midway, Arctic Thunder, yeah. Now, this game originally came out in late 2000, I believe, early 2001, somewhere about there, in the arcades, by Midway's main division. It was one of the last games they did before they shuttered their arcade division in 2001. Inland Productions here ported the game to PlayStation 2 and Xbox in late 2001, and in case of the Xbox version, it was actually a launch title for the system. Yeah. Something actually that's cool, that when it shows you the input section, and when you want to look at the status, it should actually tell you the data currently, or I thought it would say something. Okay, let me get rid of the menu. So this intro is just giving you the basic overview of the game. I don't know what the home button does here on the remote. Boost, snow bomb, proximity missiles, win all 12 gold medals. The race is on. So the default gamma is not good enough as is, and you want to like put it a little bit higher. I think it goes probably lower than whatever your TV's default gamma is. Might look a little worse, but that's why we have scan lines. But yeah, InMod scan lines have been taken out. You can go under post-processing, you find slot mask, A-Grill12 BBM, but I feel like we've lost more option for pre-mod scan lines, which sucks. Let's just get into the game. There's nothing exciting in the options menu. Everything's already configured. Yeah, here the gamma does make it look a little better. So here's how Arctic Thunder normally works. As I explained in my review, the race mode basically makes it to where you have to basically get 12 gold medals in all the tracks to unlock them. Some of them you can only unlock by eventually getting the points mode. By default, the tracks from the arcade version are unlocked, but you need to unlock the others through points mode. Points mode is just like your standard races, but you earn points for doing tricks, collecting power-ups, taking out your opponents, etc. Here you can play the exact arcade version as you did, with the default riders and tracks. Training, you can just practice stuff without an opponent. Upgrade is where you'll spend your money on the various characters here. Oh no, we're going too far ahead. So by default, Dirty McCurdy, Myzulin, Agent 5, Willie Quinn, Ponzo, and Candy Ice are unlocked. From Coco Z all the way up to Sven Thorson, you have to unlock them through this mode by gaining points and then spending it in the unlocked. I've already unlocked all the riders, tracks, and arenas because this game does have a battle mode like Mario Kart. Okay. Fun fact, Coco Z and the snowman, Mr. Flaky, do appear in Ultimate Arctic Thunder, which was an upgraded version that was released sometime in 2002 after the console version came out. That added 2 of the tracks from this version and 2 of the characters. We need to pick a random character here. We're still working on maxing out Myzulin, so we'll go ahead and use her for a bit. Points mode. You can play with up to 4 players here, unlike the PlayStation 2 version, which is nice. Looking back, some of the models did look a riff. So yeah, here's the deal with Mr. Flaky, though. You can only use his sled with him, and his stats are entirely maxed out. So ideally, if you wanted to use him to just go on all tracks and go crazy, you could, but where's the fun in that? Some of their stats, these riders, they only have so much. And yeah, you can switch their sleds by pressing black or white. And you can still switch, but you won't be able to switch to... You won't be able to switch their sled, so we gotta switch back. Alright, let's go. Now that we're in here, you have several tracks to choose from here. So Lost Himalayan City, Chernobyl Meltdown, Blizzard in DC, Swiss Alps, Haunted Forest, and Alaskan Pipeline are the default tracks. The two that they added in Arctic Thunder Ultimate were Winter Sports Park and Logging Run. Everything else has remained console exclusive. So UFO Encounter, Great Wall of China, Atlantis, Thrill Chill Fun Park, all remain locked to the console versions, along with the majority of other characters. We'll run through as many of the courses as we can. Start with this one here, Lost Himalayan City. Lost Himalayan City. Okay. Oh crap, they're live right now. Okay, hold on, let me make sure I get this power boost. If you max out the power boost there, you can get it. So with points mode, you can probably guess how the racing works. But points mode, you get points by power-ups, hitting your various riders, which you can attack them with the right trigger. You'll probably get more points if you knock them off. You can hit those snowmen there for extra points. There seem to be a couple of sponsorships on those billboards there, unlike in the arcade version where it was all just Midway. I don't know exactly what they are. There! I use this super attack and blow them away. Plus, I can also keep playing around with this thing, even because you may need scan lens, because this game probably doesn't really look the best. The slides look nice, but the character models kind of do look a little weak. So it's Inland Productions. It looks like Soap actually is one of the sponsors. That makes it the only other game I know to have Soap sponsorship, you know. Because Sonic Adventure 2 had the Soap Shoes sponsorship. But I never realized that was the logo here for this game until many years later. Alright. They're live. I'm getting that set. Okay, I need to get that snowman. That's kind of the trick, basically. I want to figure out what that hand one is, though. Get off that. Off of there. Alright. Let me see if I can get the boost. Hit the boost. If you get 3 in a row, what happens is your character will do a wheelie. But this one I can just natively get all the points here, so don't be surprised. And you can get records, but clearly I have no new ones. Let's pick a new track. We'll go to Chernobyl Meltdown. I always played this one a heck of a whole lot in the arcade version as well. We'll see if we can pick out the other billboard. There. It's weird that the soap placement is even there, but I'm trying to remember what the other part of the checkpoint ad for is. I think it's supposed to be, is it supposed to be Spencer's, I think? I can't even remember. See, there's your wheelie. And they even probably wheelie when you... Okay, I couldn't get the trick, but I'm pretty sure they still wheelie when you do the trick. I see a lot of players never take this shortcut here when they're doing runs of the track on YouTube. Like, they never take the shortcut, even though there's like a super attack right there that will pretty much just blow them away. Let's see if I can hit it. Now watch this. See, they'll even do it with a fucking you-know-what. Boom! You know, it's probably a little overkill to use the super attack for one, believe me. It works. Yeah, that Kid's Choice Award doesn't mean shit, Paul. Talking about the Ghostbusters fiasco, how they kicked the 2016 film out of the set to the curb. Ah, I can't get him. Get out of my way. Fuck this. Oh, this game is gonna be a bit of a pain, but what can you do?
Before anyone tries to bring up critics' ratings, Ghostbusters was review bombed so hard by toxic fans.
Oh, that is ridiculous. Let's pick a new track. The annoying thing is it doesn't pick the other tracks. It doesn't pick you, leave you where you last left off. You have to keep scrolling to the next one. We'll do Blizzard in DC. Let's go. Okay, that's not going well. Not feasible. And he will not be back on the Sony lot anytime soon, is what Dan Aykroyd said about Paul Feig. In other words, 2016 is dead and buried. You know what's annoying here is that even with all the mass amount of characters we have unlocked, the game still uses a lot of clone characters. You could kind of get away with that in the arcade version because those were the only writers in the game at that point, but here it's just kind of lazy. Oh boy. It's probably not ideally one of the better power-up heavy courses, and even though you get a bonus for completing first or whatever, yeah. I do want to see how the Gamma, well, I was testing it on the PlayStation 2 the other day with Tricky in my spare time. Vibration in this game is pretty fucking strong. Like when you hit the power boost, you really feel it. You can probably even hear it a little with the controller. As soon as one passes, I'm gonna yeet him. Oops.
The double standard is as stunning as it is sickening. From these people's point of view, making a Blu-ray box set of the original movies, including Afterlife, but deliberately leaving out the Feig movie and then calling that the ultimate collection is immensely triggering.
Let's go to Swiss Alps.
Sour grapes. That is what it all boils down to. How could the collection be labeled as ultimate if it's missing a movie? The article reads,
where the hell's the sound? Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the game has now lost all sound. The disc is in fine condition before anyone asks. Now it's just... Can anyone still hear audio in the game? Can anyone still hear any audio or anything? It doesn't look like there's any audio rendering whatsoever. Oh boy. I think this one just kind of went to shit. Oh, I got knocked off my bike. Or snowmobile, sorry. Boom. Oh, that got hit. I hit the snowman, but...
The main point of complaint here is that the Blu-ray collection has the audacity to leave out the Feig movie and still call it the ultimate collection. I think maybe Slashfilm, and by extension Paul Feig since he retweeted it, has the term ultimate confused with the term complete. If this collection had been called the complete collection while leaving out the Feig movie, then Slashfilm would have had a point. But it isn't, so they don't. The term ultimate most commonly refers to the last in a series of events or stages. It can also refer to a point of...
I don't know why the audio just went out on the game.
...to a series of layers to get to, or it could refer to something in its purest, for good or bad, most extreme, or otherwise quintessential form.
Gotta hit that one, I missed that boost. Hit that boost, there's another one on the way.
This
Invisibility, even though it does jack shit.
alternatively have been
Wait, does
called
Jeremiah
the
crash?
essential Ghostbusters collection.
Oof.
And it would, for all intents and purposes, have meant the exact same thing.
I don't get it. Where's the audio? It just cut out.
By way of commission, by loosing the
Okay, this is weird. The audio.
which only served to dilute and cheapen
The audio.
You are left with the three
Ow.
movies.
Okay, the audio cut out. Hold on. I'm gonna reset the game here.
Adds a whole host of awesome bonus features to that, and you are left with something that rightfully can be called the ultimate.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know why the audio cut out, but it looks like it should be back now.
Check out our show for you. The
It
most
looks
recent installment
also
of
now,
the
after doing the gamma cleanup, it does look a little better here.
Set at the center of it. As usual, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments.
Done. Okay, I'll skip the logo since that's not exciting. If I'm gonna have to do this, we're gonna be in for a rough time. Alright, now do a points run with a different character here to make up for what happened. I'll pick one of the more later ones. I'll pick Indigo. Since he's practically, well, they just reuse a lot of the animations here. It's probably gonna hurt, but we'll see. Cause so you can actually hear the audio. There. Yeah, because of how slow some of the later sleds start to get. By default in the arcade version, the shit's about as maxed out as it can get. But if you're playing on the lower end, like in the console version, it's not. You might get luckier in some regards, but you're not gonna get so far here. Oh, I hit that thing by accident. I shouldn't have. And some of the power-ups I don't think were in the console, in the arcade version, like the proximity missiles. Well, I can't even remember. I don't think they were. Some of this stuff may have been added specifically here. But at least the basic stuff, like the atomic snowball, the super attack, and the boost. Just racking up atomic snowballs. Wish I could get a lot of the credit for the voice actors here who did a lot of the work for this one. Oh, through the church bells. Yep, just racing through a church. Checkpoint, suckers. Wahoo! Just like Klonoa. If that ain't a miracle, I don't know what is. But I never realized, well, I kind of sort of noticed a lot of reused animations, even when I first played this for some of the characters. Like Indigo here does reuse many animations that Maizulin used, and probably by association, several
She's really smart.
other characters. You can kind of tell for some of them here.
And she talks like a robot.
You can kind of tell by how they stand on the screen there here. Like, Sergeant Thud looks to reuse Agent 5's animations. I think Brittany Blaze here uses, reuses animations from Maizulin from how she's standing. Scotty McDougal, Agent 5. Louis Rocco, I think. Dirty McCurdy. Same thing with Smokey Jones. Jacques Rocket, he reuses Willie Quinn's animation. Zach Warhead, Dirty McCurdy. Randy Rancid, again, Agent 5. I think Sven Thorson again recycles whose animations. Dirty McCurdy. Mr. Flaky does have his own, but I think he's
Yeah,
one of the only
Robo.
ones. I established McCurdy, Myzulin, Lee Quinn, Ponzo. I think
What?
Candy Ice may be the only other one as well, come to think of it. Because I don't think Coco Z. Shadow reuses Agent 5. You can tell from the way he's standing. Like, if you just tell from how they stand, that's basically the it there. And it uses, like, all the same animations for attacking, some of the tricks as well, win animations, all that stuff. Okay, Ponzo also might be the only other one who's unique as well, because he's a friggin' ape. And, like, he's the only one in the cat. I think he's the only person
no fair.
in the entire cast who's not even human. So I think the only ones with unique animations are Ponzo, Candy Ice, and Coco Z.
You picked the right one, baby.
Well, even if she stands on the other side. Also, you never see her face in game because she always has the helmet on. And it's like not deliberately designed, but you see it here. Unlike with Shadow, well, makes sense because he's a fucking ninja. And for some of the other characters, and Candy Ice. Okay, so maybe Candy Ice and Coco Z have somewhat similar here, but not exactly the same. It's a long story. Go back to Myzulin here, and we'll get to the next track I want to show. Okay, Haunted Forest. Now this would be a good one if you were wanting to do some Halloween shit. It's also a pretty good course. I didn't miss the hit. This is where though things really do start to pick up in the course. And for some of the other characters, you think other characters who would be here by default really aren't. Like, they're not there for the default set of courses. You think the characters would complement it, like Zack Warhead would fit right in on Chernobyl Meltdown. And there's one course that perfectly fits Myzulin. I believe the Great Wall of China. She's actually Chinese. You wouldn't realize it. Oh yeah, I hear that rumbling. Look at that little rumbly. I'm gonna have a... I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Okay, Okay. There are super attacks over there, but sometimes it's not entirely worth getting them personally. I feel like because you're running away from the main base itself all the time. Now we get to the ending here. Oh god. Fuck this. This course is a pain. This course is a big ol' pain in the ass. Okay. I will pick a new track. Alright, Alaskan Pipeline. This is the last of the default courses from the arcade
They're very
version.
hard to get in the rows.
Oh, would you look at that? GD Live. Fuck! The audio cut out. Again. This is not looking good now if I want to review actual games off the hardware. That means I have to record shit in doses. Okay. Okay, here's what I can actually do. But I don't want to exhaust the disk drive. The audio probably isn't cutting out
I don't
elsewhere.
have either of them.
I don't know why the audio is doing this.
What?
It's not doing this with the PlayStation 2. I'm gonna switch to another game because this is getting ridiculous. Problem is, Arctic Thunder is not compatible with the 360. Problem is, I guess when you run the hacked version of the emulator and you try to run it, it just crashes, like after this screen here. Okay, I might as well show you the options menu. You got game options, which allow you the difficulty. You do need to set it to default if you want to, normal. If you want to unlock the stuff, trust me, I explained it in my review. Sound, you only have stereo and mono, no surround. Memory unit, you have auto saving and stuff. And controller, you have multiple configurations, which is good. And yeah, you can tell the launch title because of that big ass Duke, not the S. Extras, you just have the credits for Midway and Inland. There's really nothing exciting there. I wasn't doing this before. And this is, like I said, the last of the deep. I didn't even realize it went down. I didn't even realize shit was a pain in the... If I can't do this shit, how am I gonna...
Kill you.
Okay, oh. Ow. Checkpoint. Yeah. Oh. Checkpoint.
Not a midget.
Oh, brother. Use those proximity missiles. They're like the actual heat-seeking versions of the atomic snowball, so they'll actually hit their target. It's probably why they weren't even in the arcade version, because they're overpowered to shit. Get them off. By this point, if you're powered up enough, it'll only take a few hits to take out your opponent. Yeah, this course is kind of kicking my ass a little bit. That shield will help you from getting hit, and it will help you from other power-ups as well. So if someone hits a super attack, which is just like a one-hit kill near anything it touches, you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this one. That sucked. Hello, it's Dean. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying Guardians of the Galaxy, man. I wonder if you're gonna get through that first before you get to Red Dead 2. New track. 2 hours, huh? For Guardians, huh? Well, I hope you get more time out of it soon. Anyways. Okay, so let's do Winter Sports Park. This was the first of the courses they featured in Ultimate Arctic Thunder, by the way. Oh, by the way, it's Dean, just so you know, I bought all the games I said I was gonna get. Because the Skullgirls Season Pass did not go to full 50% off, I just went and got what I was originally planning to get. So I ended up getting Injustice 2, Super Bomberman R, Yakuza Kiwami on PC, Soccer Force Girls 3, which is already installed, I just gotta patch it. Okay, what else? Besides Force Girls 3. Yeah, Metro Exodus and Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I just rate up on the things you bought. I'll have to take a look at it. So what's that thing there? It is Spencer's. That's what I don't understand, is why both... It is on that sign there, on the checkpoint sign. And yeah, even if you land the trick, it doesn't really slow you down. To be honest, out of all the Midway Thunder games, this is probably the one that requires the least amount of any kind of real technical insight or any skilled knowledge about actually how to play. This isn't like Hydro Thunder, where you need to know how to boost jump, basically. Anyway, it plays more like a crazier version of the Cruisin' series on snowmobiles. It's probably the better comparison, which also was made by Midway, so yeah. You gonna play a SpongeBob game on Steam? Or on stream? Yeah, I'm gonna play it on stream. I'll probably do it... I don't know if I'm gonna do it fully next week because of everything unless I decide to do stuff. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Well, I mean, I know I'm going to. It's when, not thinking about if I'm gonna play it, but when I'm gonna play it. God, even wiping them out doesn't do it. I know, man. I'm looking forward to it. I just gotta decide when, not a matter of if. Okay, last track of the Ultimate line. This was the last track of the Ultimate Arctic Thunder line here. I noticed also, too, that this seemingly probably has better load times than the PlayStation 2 version. It's worth noting that the PS2 version of Arctic Thunder came on a CD as opposed to a DVD, which the Xbox version did. It's not a very big game, so you could burn it to wherever. Smaller piece of media and you wouldn't lose much. Oh, that's nice. I can't wait to get the new SpongeBob game. It's gonna be amazing. I bet I'll be feeling your hype soon. Oh, there's that shot from the intro. I bet I'll be feeling your hype once I play through Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate. But personally, I'm looking more forward to the Destroy All Humans 2 remake that's coming out. Probed. Most of the games you bought on your wish list? Yes, everything I bought actually are 6 of the entries from my wish list. All 6 of the entries. Well, there's a little more to that when you count the DLC for Injustice 2 and the DLC for whatchamacallit. And the DLC for I ended up getting Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated with its soundtrack because it was that much more expensive, so I said screw it. And Exodus, I got the season pass with, so I have all the DLC with that. I think those are the only games on my list that had any kind of DLC whatsoever. Keep in mind, I am mindful of what I keep in, so sooner or later, games that get bigger DLCs is why I don't. I was thinking of Get Days Gone, but I'll wait on that. Really now? Okay, come on, gotcha! Look at that shit. Smacked him off right at the end and came right in with the wind. I do want to get that at some point, but I just have enough to get through and I have other games. You still need DLC for American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck. Only on the things that have not released yet. I already have every piece of DLC for both of those games that are currently available, except for the ones that aren't. Okay, let me go take a look so I can see. You know, you got another thing coming. So let me take a look. Discount. DLC. So here's the deal with DLC. It's 3 pieces left. 2 for American, 1 for Euro. For American, we have Texas and Montana. For Euro, we have Heart of Russia. However, the problem is, those are not out yet. They're still being worked on, so they will be out when they are out. Okay. UFO encounter it is. Oh, here's another spooky... Here's another spooky course for ya. You thought Haunted Forest was spooky? No, now we're gonna get to see aliens and shit. You get to race through this field. I'm assuming it's supposed to be something like Area 51, but not quite. Some of them are already on here. So I can... Come on, I can't shake this guy. There we go! Don't mess with me. See, I'm trying to figure out those. Why the hell there are Soap and Spencer's ads on the fucking checkpoints in the arcade here in the console version. It's not like there's any gear in particular. And mind you, this is actually probably when Spencer's was worth a damn, too. It all seems like the novelty stores you'd find in malls like Hot Topic and Spencer's really just kind of... yeah. Kind of shells of their former selves is the best way I can put it. Yeah, you watching because it's so weird. Alright, wipe them off. Yeah, I think the gamma boost actually really helped with the TV, so it's more in sync with the actual component. I don't know why the gamma setting is low here. And it doesn't look too bad, but yeah, looking back when I actually see the game now on its proper, bigger TV, it doesn't really look too great, but like I said, it at least looks and performs a hell of a lot better than the PlayStation 2 version. Oh, no you don't! Shit. Come on! Fucking hell. Yeah, I did actually, and that one of the conditions for him coming back for the new movie was that he had to basically do, if he could do, like, the majority of his stunts like he did in when he first played the character. Okay, here's Mai Zulin's home course. Great Wall of China. It's about to go live right now. Hold on. I think this is one of the only courses in the game where there's any kind of real performance slowdown of any kind whatsoever. Alright, let me get this running here. Yeah, JD live for Thursday's OTS. Because you know tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so... yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to spend with this game. Because if you can't tell, this game does tend to kind of get a bit repetitive. Because it's really the same thing. You can really only enjoy it in small dosages, like the Cruisin' series. Which, yeah, also under Midway's umbrella. It's sad, by the way, that... it's sad that we never got a proper arcade port of Cruisin' Exotica of its original version, because the N64 port sadly just it wasn't able to do it because the N64, well, just couldn't handle the power of the Zeus 2. And while emulation, you can play the game, it is playable, the graphical emulation is still not perfect. Eventually, hopefully, when it gets up there, we will. Now that the Midway Vegas has been conquered, I imagine that eventually they are going to want to do the, they're gonna want to do the Zeus 2. Because then it could also help get the grid fully playable, because I believe there are still graphical problems with that. But less severe compared to, come on, won't go down. Yeah, this is kind of part where the game tends to get a little bit more. Come on! I gotta get up! Yeah, if I didn't get first place on this course with her, I'd be embarrassed. There we go. Oh yeah, and you can get a high score record. I just barely cracked the board this time, though. It's sad because also, with all the Midway Thunder games, because you had Arctic Thunder, Hydro Thunder, Off-Road Thunder, and possibly some other ones, but I gotta look. I think there's 2 more tracks. There was gonna be a Dreamcast port of this game planned, by the way, but it was canceled because the console just didn't do so good. Okay, so yeah, Hydro Thunder, Four-Wheel Thunder, Off-Road Thunder, and Hydro Thunder sequel, Hydro Thunder Hurricane. You can get Hydro Thunder Hurricane on the Windows Store, but yeah, I already have the 360 version. It's probably compatible with the Xbox One, truth be told. Yeah, it's on the backwards compatible list, so if we end up getting a Series X at some point, I will probably just play that one again because I never fully beat it either, and I'm kind of, yeah. So Off-Road Thunder and Hydro Thunder were included in Midway Arcade Treasures Volume 3. Off-Road Thunder, though, never got a full dedicated console port until then, and Four Wheel Thunder was only available on the Dreamcast and never made it to arcades. The game was going to be a separate title, but was eventually rebranded into a Midway Games' Thunder series. In spite of this, there really isn't much. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's one James Rolfe would fucking love this course because of his obsession with that shit. I have no idea why. Here we go, Atlantis. Out of the way, chump. Out of the way, suckers. Yeah, at this point we get to super difficult course. Oh shit. There's some sea G-Dragon. Because yeah, Tron the game. And again, it would make too much sense. Yes. I do got this set. Ow, I got smacked. This part of the course is insane. It's easy to get lost in all the flashing visuals. It just mirrors the game really not actually taking much slowdown. Sometimes when the action gets hectic, it can take a bit more slowdown, but like I said, this port is pretty good of Arctic Thunder. Woohoo! Oh no, I'm not gonna get it. Shit. So yeah, the Dreamcast version probably could have also been decent, but eh. Okay, last track, and then we'll spend some points. This is it. Hometown USA. Bring it home. The last stop in this circuit. So this course here is pretty much the last stop, and I actually really enjoy this. Oh no. Okay, I was worried that the game didn't properly load, but no, the cliff. Out of my way. Go into the shark. Except it's not a hologram like in Back to the Future Part 2. And oh. No. Yeah, because they're going into Lost Planet.
They got Serena.
Checkpoint. Out of my way. You know, even despite this relatively dumbed downness of this one compared to Hydro Thunder, I still do enjoy this to hell and high water. And I got knocked off my snowmobile.
What?
See, it only takes like 3 hits to knock them off.
Yeah.
The screen does tend to shake a bit here. If only we could get like a remastered re-release of like every Thunder game's like release. I call it the Thunder Collection Ultimate. Out! Out! No, you don't. Ah! Fuck! Finishes right in the gift shop and I get that place. Oh, that sucks.
I'll give you a guess on where this individual wrestles.
Oh, and I get another score barely. Okay, there we go.
Thank you guys for joining me on Off the Script. I guess this will be considered episode 402 of the podcast on your Thursday night, man. So I thank you.
An
guys
unexpected
very much for
Thursday night.
joining me, no matter where you guys are
Yeah, Midnight's Edge is alive right now, but keep in mind, I'd rather switch my focus. Let's go back to the upgrade shop now that we've done a run of every course. We should be able to max out my Zulin.
Thumbs up as well, man. Thumbs up on the video, on the live stream, completely help it out tremendously. You guys hit that thumbs up. You will be able to get the podcast into the recommended section on YouTube. So when you go watch Wrestle Geeks,
My invisibility time went up.
fucking suck. If you guys go watch Wrestle Geeks, you'll see JD and Off the Script right in the sub bar there. On the sidebar, recommended section on YouTube. You know how you do that? By hitting the thumbs up. So make sure you guys go and do that.
Better do that real quick.
Podcast out and get it in front of more eyes and more ears.
Okay,
Chats, get 'em on in.
we should probably increase some of Dirty McCurdy's stuff.
Get some super chats in on the live streams. I'd love to engage in discussion tonight. So, if you guys want to chime in on what you guys think are the best professional wrestling matches of the entire year, and you guys want to tell me who your #1 professional wrestler is all year, you guys can sound off in the super chats, man. So make sure you guys get them on in. The bar is rocking and rolling. Get those orders in. We'll hang out and read through them all at the end of the show. Click that join button as well, man. We already got a new member in the venue, and I appreciate you guys so much
okay.
for
I-
becoming VIPs. We got
I could probably
LJ
spend more to upgrade Dirty McCurdy here.
in the venue already.
Think that's
LJ,
probably
what are you
the
playing,
best.
bro? First round is on me. Make sure you guys hit that join button. You get those.
Yeah, with how many characters there are here, you're better off just trying to get the earlier ones. And we can't do battle with AI, at least 2 controllers must be connected. I don't know, I feel like I've played more of this than I probably want to, but we're only like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
what's all this?
Monday Night Raw, terrible program. Tuesday night we had NXT. We talked about AJ Styles and what I thought of his appearance on Tuesday night. Last night, Jesse and I were live for AEW Dynamite Holiday Bash. AEW back over 1 million viewers last night for Holiday Bash. The E-Bros
Okay.
are having a fucking heart attack tonight.
Over everything.
Good for them.
Why didn't I actually pick one of the power
They
characters?
have no lives.
I don't even think those side power-up bars may have been in the arcade version. It was just the 6, their stats were what they were there, and the power-ups were all level. So if you do level some up, some might be a bit more overpowered than others. Let's give Dirty McCurdy a go and see what happens.
Guys, tune into the Friday night show. We will be covering the holiday edition of SmackDown. Tony Storm versus Charlotte.
Go to
Flair,
Lost
SmackDown
Himalayan
Women's
City.
Championship, and a 12-man holiday gauntlet match.
Let's do the...
with the #1
You notice the Midway insignia on his biker vest. He's basically like a biker, but yeah, he can do that shit.
69.
Oh, Bill and Ted's favorite number.
Dude, yeah.
What? Hold on. Let me...
Free shipping as well. Manscaped.com.
Oh, brother. Yeah. Checkpoint. This part of the course can be a pain if you fall off the side, because you don't get to go up here, get all those atomic snowballs, then get all that.
I will not be talking about the spoilers for those shows this coming weekend, but I got a potential spoiler on the main event for the WWE Royal
Ooh. This is what happens when you waste these fools. I'm gonna mess them up. And guess what? We are messing them up. Knocking them off their sledge. Destroying them.
But it looks like Drew McIntyre's feud with Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss will be wrapping up soon. And Roman Reigns will reportedly be moving on to a new feud after January 1.
After day 1.
On Friday Night SmackDown.
I have all those atomics yo balls. Yet I have no idea what to do with them because I'm way too ahead. Wahoo! No, you don't! Oh shit! I forgot I even had that lodged in there. Wow, would you look at that? It saved my first place.
Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. This is not the first time we've seen them tease a breakup between these two.
I forgot I even had that in there.
Moss. It only kind of
Do another track. We'll go at least till about. We'll go till about closer to 8:30 or so, because honestly, I don't know if I want to go along with this one. Because at this point, you just start recycling through the same courses over and over again. Here, and it starts to, it does start to kind of get a little repetitive, because the gameplay doesn't change much. That's why I can only play this one in small doses. But I want to save some of the tricky stuff for tomorrow. Roman Reigns. Yeah. Nice. Unfortunately, even that, it was just a funny joke. We thought it was. Yeah. This one nice. Because I kind of time's running out. Let's hit that boost. I miss it. See if I can hit this. You only seem to be able to hit the flying carpet. I already have super attack loaded up. I can't load up more than one at a time. Oh, there's that. That big ass flip. Flippity 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 flips. Merge the tag in women's divisions, because it's only gonna get worse. Oh, tag division, because it's a fucking mess. Oh god, I can actually see how close they are to me on the map there, in that little radar center. Let them get ahead, then wipe them. Like that! Like that. There we go. God damn, I'm just whooping up. Do another track. Yeah, so on to Blizzard. Sound seems to be fine so far, but let's be careful. Whack those goons. Oops. Coming through. Hit this one. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, but who gives a damn about Raw? Oh, hit this. Uh-oh. Train coming through. Keep it. Take that. I've taken a hit with my boost. What? Oh boy. Hey, let's go up here. I want to see here. So yeah, you blast through the White House. This game had so many absurd courses. It was so insane. You just couldn't either help but love it. I can nail that. Oh boy. Oh, Arctic Roulette or something. I'm not gonna get first from the looks of things. Oh. I couldn't even get second.
Brock Lesnar does not need world championships anymore.
No more.
Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. I like the match. I publicly stated myself that I'd love to see them tangle it up again. Their match at Survivor Series last year was fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in the Thunderdome.
Right, you're not gonna agree with me, Tino.
Okay, let's pick the next
agree with me.
course.
Match of the year candidate. But I don't think Drew McIntyre
I
is
said
that
it in the
good.
chat. I'm
Swiss
minority.
Alps.
At this point, like I said with Roman Reigns and his Universal Championship,
Oh yeah, this track definitely fits Dirty McCurdy. I mean the music track. This fucking snowmobile is even shaped like a bike in of itself. So I really just hammer up the name. Yep, don't mess with me. Working in the yard. Ouch. I'm gonna throw it. Shot point. Let's see if I can hit this shortcut. Yeah, there we go. Some of the tracks do have shortcuts. And so right when I appear from out of there, surprise suckers. Now, where do you think you're going, buddy? You ain't going anywhere. You can hear the water plant. Take that. Oh boy, I can't even see where I'm going partially half the damn time. It's the gamma. I know this. Church bell. There's a speed power up on the other side. But I don't know how much we need it. Ah, I can't catch up.
have done nothing with everybody else that he's beaten. Kevin Owens should be a perennial main event guy. After his feud with Roman, he should have been slotted right at the top of the card. Cesaro, the guy waited how many fucking years to get that opportunity? And what did they do with Cesaro after he lost to Roman Reigns? Nothing.
Tossed him.
Nothing. He's losing to Rich Holland in 3 fucking minutes on SmackDown.
Cesaro needs to get out of the company. He doesn't have much long left.
Or Jimmy and Jey Uso. But I'm not surprised by that because they're fucking family.
What?
Everybody else
Alright, let me look at the sleds here. So I want to show you the names of each of the sleds. Dirty McCurdy, Ice Hog, Marzulin, Jade Dragon, Gadget for Agent 5, Whaler for Willie Quinn, Ponzo, Banana Splitter, Snow Kitten for Candy Ice, Mischief Coco Z, Snow Size Shadow, Prowler Smokey Jones, Shadow Indigo, funny. Full Metal for Sergeant Thud. This probably is another Full Metal Jacket reference, considering Thud does look a bit like Hartman. Old Glory for Brittany Blaze, Bagpiper for Scotty McDougal, Bessie for Louis Rocco, Jacques Roquette for
What are you
Eurojet,
talking about?
other way around. Reactor,
Yeah.
Zach Warhead, crap. Go back. No, 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 no.
should have been a vehicle for WWE. So go out and find some
Snot Rocket, Randy Rancid, Galleon, Sven Thorson. You know what, actually, I got a better idea. When I start using specific characters with their specific courses.
And we said this
Oh.
about John Cena. What does WWE have after Roman Reigns?
Reactor.
They're still looking for their next John Cena. Roman Reigns is not their John Cena. They never found their next John Cena.
Now they're in trouble.
The biggest superstar in all of WWE.
I'll upgrade Zach Warhead's piece a little bit, and we'll use him in Chernobyl Meltdown for shiggles. So I don't know with how easily tiring this game can get. I don't know.
What is WWE gonna do when
I don't know how often I'm gonna play it. But Chernobyl Melt, this just makes the most sense for his character. Like, you think you'd have him in the default list. Incredibly, we still get boost. Of course, if you mistime it in the arcade version, you don't get anything. Not that it really matters.
We could among friends.
What?
Have it, you know.
Oh.
building somebody
What's
to
this?
wrestle Roman Reigns that could take everything that he's accomplished, beat him for the title, claim the fucking throne and the crown, and anoint them the next Roman Reigns.
Checkpoint. Flying carpet.
What happened?
I don't know if there's any other ideal people we could use on the track. Looks like he has the same fucking cheer sound as Dirty McCurdy whenever you get the triple boost and the wheelie. No, I'm gonna say that. No, not that piece of crap. Out of my way. Psh. Pierce.
The rest of their roster looks like fucking dog shit. I don't know how that's good business for WWE. I don't. But what
No such luck, but hey, we did get a decent amount.
then that means Reigns is walking out.
Well, by the way, RIP GameWorks. Yeah, while we've not mentioned GameWorks as frequently as other chains, they've had a presence on the arcade scene since the original location in Seattle opened in March of '97. Star-studded event, unlike anything ever seen before. Despite strong running start of the arcade depression of 2001 didn't affect manufacturers, wreaked havoc among location. DreamWorks sold off their portion of the biz back in 2001. A few years later, they declared bankruptcy. Saved by Sega Sammy Holdings in 2005. That failed in 2010 when Sega declared bankruptcy on the location a second time. Attributed economic hardships around them. Some location closed or transferred ownership. Exchanged hands a few times until Xworks Capital, basic website that's kind of weird, acquired them in 2018.
Because what else is Drew McIntyre going to do at WrestleMania? Wrestle Happy Corbin? Give me a break.
So,
As soon as he gets into the ring with Roman, that seals his WrestleMania main event. And Lesnar's gonna get another rematch anyway because of the fuck finish at day one that's coming.
yeah, word started to spread on Twitter earlier the week
WrestleMania on my
that GameWorks were shutting down all of their locations.
WWE wants to bring back Stone Cold Steve Austin. They're gonna bring back Austin for WrestleMania. WrestleVotes reported this week that the company is interested in having the Hall of Famer a part of the event, as the show is going to be held in Dallas, Texas, which obviously is the home of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not
Taking a look at some of this.
but rather it will be a meaningful part. Now, WWE Creative will have to come up with some ideas.
Okay, let's see how much I can upgrade of his sled.
It's like fucking pulling
Not much as it stands.
when you ask them to go to work, my God, man, bitching and moaning all over the place. They don't know what the fuck they gotta do. WrestleVote says this, and I quote, talked to a few different sources this weekend and heard the same thing. WWE is very interesting.
Let me
having
see.
lost as a part of WrestleMania.
I'm trying to look.
It's not in a wrestling
I don't doubt those were tweeting about it, just striving to do due diligence on chasing details down, especially when it affects a lot of people across many states, as the maker of this article. Endeavored is someone in the company at GameWorks itself and Xworks Capital, several phone calls to different locations, and corporate number that either went nowhere or to voicemail, and attempted a few emails. Right before publishing the article, it did get an email from Darren DeRoches of GameWorks with the following statement. Thank you for all the love over these past decades. As we all know, the pandemic has not been easy. We cannot continue in the environment it has spawned. We hope you remember us fondly and wish you all the best. No further comments. Happy holidays. That unfortunately sums it up. Some who live in the Seattle area, such as Kelsey Lewin, are working to preserve some of the history of that location, which brings us to the next location. So what about the next location? What about
They shut that game down.
what game? Oh, brother. Never mind. Where was I? Okay. So the last time GameWorks went bankrupt,
Yeah, but it shut down.
some locations were able to stay open under new local ownership, saving the jobs and equipment therein. They weren't called GameWorks anymore. One of these were visited in 2013 or 14. Things blend together in the old man memory these days, down in Florida, called Gamer. Plenty of games and fixtures from the old location in place, including a Too Spicy setup. The first time this person came across that game. Same vibe, but showed the concept was still viable as long as it was being managed correctly. Can that happen with the remaining venues? I hope so, but it'll depend on someone with the money to invest in each separate case, unless a company with deep pockets steps in and takes them all over. Happened with the GameWorks used to be in Salt Lake City, though it was a different arcade that came and tried to do their own thing in that space. That failed. Currently, there's a Dave & Buster's in the same mall where GameWorks was, just a different spot, but they seem to be making work. At this point, only time will tell, but for now, RIP GameWorks. How sad.
Because that's exactly what they want you to do. If WWE actually went about this in typical business fashion and actually,
Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna actually...
maybe I'd actually give a shit about
You know what? I might as well just call it here for tonight. Truth be told, this game's probably starting to get wee repetitive. And I'll probably fall asleep more faster if I keep playing it anymore. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but you can really only enjoy it in small bursts. So, yeah. Anyways, I think I'm just going to wrap this up here because I got all the other stuff I want to focus on for the night. So, yeah, we'll just come back tomorrow. I'll be live at the same time I normally do. And then we'll just go there. So, yeah, this should be enjoyable. So, with that said, I do want to thank you all for watching and everything. And, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more, so stay tuned. We're gonna play some more Tricky tomorrow, or probably just gonna listen to some stuff, play some, maybe read some things, view some stuff, we'll see. Until then, I want to thank you all for watching, and good night, everybody. Yeah, I know, I don't like cutting it off so early, but I'm gonna be passed out. Alright, everybody, just take it easy for the rest of the night here. And, yeah, we'll do more of this. We'll do more tomorrow. And I promise we can go longer, so, yeah. Until then, good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night. See you all tomorrow.